But just like Aaron did.
As far as I know.
That's what I was wondering. Thanks, April.
I don't know you can.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, of the one.
You're right.
I like that. Well, Bill, I'm like you. It's a big lot. Yeah, and like.
Yeah.
If not, we can call him, maybe.
Where did you go? Like down the street?
Did she text you?
Yeah, do you want me to call him?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Hey, Dad. Hi, guys. In good shape. Like me.
Ashley, tell me.
We go, girls. Good, how good. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went. Yeah, great.
Sure, okay.
And then I said, here are.
Daryl and.
Yeah.
That's my name. He's on Zoom.
Graham,
Let's see.
just with you. It's the only family we got.
We won't be able to hear him. Hopefully that works correctly.
All the way down.
We're starting in a few minutes.
I know, yeah.
Right up. Then you develop.
So if anything. Popped up.
Ashley, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
Now we have a quarter.
Well, I think they're well or whatever. No, you're a wolf, right? Yeah. Yeah. That's what. So I was here for. I am. Oh, but how do it? Yeah, just turned 7. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So.
Went to the fire dance. Downtown Boulder, and I got tired of staying, and so I went inside, and it's stuffy in there. We didn't stay real long.
Don't make any rackets. You don't need more.
Yeah.
So that thing really, just to pick it up at $4. We'll let him go to voicemail. He's wanting to bring me a speaker.
We do the inside. Yeah, so far, I mean, I waited till anything. First, the second, so I'm gonna start a little bit. Luckily, yeah. And it really didn't, well, I guess that shit signed that over, it was like 3 4 years ago. It didn't, you know, like terrible. Yeah.
I think they're all. Explain. They don't have a group.
I mean, it broke a couple stringers on the, you know.
Hi, Marty. Yeah.
So offside those, huh?
I think so.
Well, you don't resign.
It's just.
Because he hasn't necessarily won yet. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So it was a running.
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
We can go ahead. Okay. I call this meeting to order. You could please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
The pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call?
Lawson,
Here.
Cook,
Here.
Kramer,
Here.
Perfect. And Matt's not with us today. Let's move to, the first item, approval of July 27, 2026 agenda. Do we have a motion?
So move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Approval of consent agenda. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. I don't have any comments or commendations. So let's move to citizens' requests and all oral presentations. I believe we have a couple residents who would like to speak tonight. First, we have Daryl Peterson. So, Mr. Peterson.
Yeah, for those that don't know me, I'm Daryl and Jeanette Peterson. We live at 108 4th Street since March of 71, so I think that's like 55 years if my math is right. So we might have lived there longer than a lot of people have been alive. Kind of dates us, I guess, but anyway, I guess I was reading the paper about making that alley privatized. That's right across from us. We're directly to the south on the other side of 4th Street. And I have issues of someone doing something to restrict that water flow down through there. Cause that's a low area, the streets taper that way, and it might even drain the whole school area. Cause trust me, on a heavy rain like we had 2 weeks ago, our alley looks like Black Hawk Creek. It's that heavy. And it goes into those storm drains there. There's a big storm drain there, plus the sanitary sewer, main sanitary sewer line that goes through there. So I have concerns of people doing something over that. I know you have codes you're not supposed to, but houses change hands down the road, and some people think they can build and do whatever on their ground, and can they put fill in there to restrict that water flow? Cause I've seen that storm drains clog up with leaves and walnuts, and then the water backs up and runs over the road, and that water runs on top down through there. And I just have issues of somebody doing something to restrict that flow and having it back up into our area. And I have a garage that faces west. And once the ground gets saturated, our sump pumps run, and is that water gonna get away? Years down the road, could we have water problems down there? And what happens, they have water problems. Now the city lost all access to that area, correct? Well, the easement, I guess.
Well, we do have maintenance easement on that, but this, as we previously stated in the last meeting, that was supposed to be done a while back. That was not an alley anymore a while back, but it was never recorded that way. So that's now we're fixing that. But regarding your issues, I mean, now we have Steve, and he, he's pretty strict with
And then if anybody has.
permits and code, and we've asked him to be,
People follow that.
to
And
follow.
if you do have a problem, you don't have any access to correct it after it's all private, right?
We just had that easement, maintenance easement for the
city easement will be down the middle of it, which means that they can't build.
So you could still use that.
Yes, and they can't build onto that.
Well, you're not supposed to, but it seems like you always get somebody. Like I said, them houses change hands. It's my ground and I'm gonna do what I want. And then it's too late.
Yeah.
I just had those concerns. I could just see some problems maybe down the road, hopefully. Like,
Isn't one of the applications we're addressing pertaining to a garage that all you're gonna be able to gain on your addition?
that's what I was kind of wondering for one building, if it's worth all that.
But you're only gonna gain just so many feet on that. You're not going clear this.
Okay,
Oh, Renee, okay. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Okay.
it's
So
not-
that doesn't even go towards the vacated. Okay.
perfect.
So. Yeah, those houses on that east side has had water problems over the years in their basements anyway. And so doing anything to make it worse down there is not good. With
Okay.
with the city, well, I guess as long as you have your easement to get down there, you should be able to. Cause there is a lot of water that goes down through there. And that's a sewer, I mean, that might even go way up to the school, that sewer. It used to go down to the old plant, I think, when it was straight, down where by the golf course there.
Well, thank you, Mr. Pearson.
Well, I just had
Appreciate
some
your concern.
concerns, I'm hoping nothing shows up later on. Thanks for letting me speak.
Absolutely. Next on the list, we have Lee Bemis.
I can't hear.
Oh, sorry.
I'm Lee Demus. I live at 113 Fair Oaks Place. And I've got Marion Lane behind me, the new street. And, it's been probably about 3 years now, and there's no grading done along that street, so people that live along there, Johnsons and the rest of us, there's no black dirt hauled in, there's no seed. It's a real mess for us to try to maintain. And since nobody else is doing any maintenance down along there as far as mowing and that type of thing, I think it's probably time for the contractor to get that finished up back there. I mean, it's not looking good. There's weeds all over, there's, like I say, when I try to mow it, we can use a weed whacker to try to keep some of the weeds down, but I mean, we'd like to keep our spaces our lots looking nice back there, and, they have came in, they have done the temporary, easement and what land I think you guys are talking about deeding back to us. Those flags and stuff are set. And I know there's a lot of us that would like to get some screen plantings in and things like that. But we don't wanna do any of that until we actually get everything finished up, so. I've talked to Jake, I know he said, Hector, that you two were gonna hopefully talk to the contractor at some point and maybe give us an answer as to when we could expect to have it
Yes.
finished up, so.
Yeah,
That was my concern tonight, and then there was one other thing. We're getting an awful lot of traffic back there that there's not any, if you guys wanted the two streets to meet, let's pave them, otherwise, let's have people go into the lots down off of Cherry Lane, off of the tree streets, and actually utilize it as opposed to driving behind all of us, kicking up dust and that type of thing. I don't think it was ever meant to have a street back there, so if we could, maybe get some kind of bigger stops at the end of Marion Lane, that would stop the traffic from going through there. I know the other day they had, one of the, compactors with the big studs on the front. They came back and the flatbed that they brought it in on was parked quite a ways up Marion Lane, so here they go thumping on the new concrete to get onto the flatbed that's hauling it out of there. And I don't think you want all your concrete busted up, right away, so just a couple of things that are a concern of mine, and I think some of the other people that live along there that we'd like to see taken care of.
thank you, Mr. Bemis.
I'll just jump in real quick.
Yes.
Kevin Johnson and Karen, we live right next door to Lee. Yeah, we got the 30 foot that keeps going, and we're the same way. We wanna, I mean, we've always taken care of it, when, for years. But yeah, we'd like to have it done and we can start putting up our own windbreaks. We lost so much windbreaks on it. From the north, they're losing, we're having stuff move around that we've never had before. Just, there's no, there's no wind resistance and then. So, yeah, we'd like to have it settled up also.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Yeah, we're coordinating, trying to coordinate a meeting with the contractor and see what we can get out of that and get to a resolution. Okay, thank you. Good night. All right, next item on the agenda, approval of the resolution calendar. We have two resolutions there. Resolution 3474, setting the date of public hearing to adopt the 2026 hazard mitigation plan. And resolution 3475, approving road closure for the federal pub on August 21st, 2026, from 3 p.m. till 9 p.m. Do we have a motion?
So moved. Second.
Any questions, comments? No. Roll call?
Cook,
Aye.
Kramer,
Aye.
Lawson,
Aye.
Okay. Next item, public hearing regarding vacating the alley between 4th and 5th Streets located between the Main Street and Cedar Street. Do we have a motion to open?
We'll move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
All opposed? Any comments, any questions, anything that you wanna discuss?
This goes back to what you were addressing, your concerns. And I think what we'll have to do is kind of relay this on to Mr. Jordan and just watch closely what develops in the future. We have a say-so in the matter, and we'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I talked to Jake about it too, and so he's aware of it too.
Yeah.
He realizes that sewer pipe's down there. And so, yeah, he just makes sure things stay like, pretty much like they are, I guess, and
Yeah.
or you can have your easement there. And hopefully things will be on. And do they have to buy that back, or how does that work? The property owner?
No, we're just gonna give that to the homeowners.
It'll just go
That's
to
like,
there. So then all the abstracts and everything have to get changed.
they need to be updated. You can update it now, or, if you sell your house, someday, it'll be updated then,
Okay.
but
Do we know how much? I don't live there, my mom and dad live on Cedar Street and they can't be here tonight. Do we know how much is going to each property owner, like the people that are on the west side of the alley compared to the east side? Is it right down the middle, or?
it's about 10 feet, right?
I believe it was 10 feet.
Yeah.
Is that right, Jeff?
Yes, sir. Yep.
From what I recall, it was 10 feet, so.
Yeah, that's correct.
10 feet from
10,
the middle alley or the?
no, from your
Our
property
property.
line right now, so on each side, 10.
It moves in 10
Yeah.
feet toward the alley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other questions, comments?
No.
No? Okay. Do we have a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Item A, resolution 3476. Vacating the alley between 4th and 5th Streets located between Main Street and Cedar Street. Do we have a motion?
Yeah, so moved. Second,
Roll call?
Kramer,
aye.
Lawson,
Aye.
Cook,
Aye.
Okay. Another public hearing. This is regarding the disposal of property at Cherry Street and Marion Lane. Do we have a motion to open?
So moved. Second.
Either one.
Give it to Jeff.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Now we're in public hearing. Any questions, concerns, comments regarding the disposal of property?
Any questions? So like, how much will the abstract cost us, like, just roughly, does anybody know?
I think what we've discussed in the past was it would figure out to around $150 to $200. And unless you're planning on selling your property, I really wouldn't be in a big hoot to do that. I mean, that's where it's gonna affect you is if you're planning on selling it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's not like something you have to do immediately.
Correct.
From what we're understanding.
Yeah, that, correct.
Yes.
Is it free? Are you making pay for it?
There will be a small fee. I don't know that we've established that. Is it $5 or $1?
Something like that. We're still,
Paper.
yeah,
Okay,
For legal, I think.
just because we cannot gift,
well, I'm just curious. I don't.
you know, the land to
Okay.
any public, any public property, but that's why we said we were discussing, different, just $1, $5, something to just have it on record, but I think we settled on $1, so. Any other questions, any other concerns before we close?
I think before we get real crazy with this, we gotta be more definite as far as talking about the contractor taking care of his end of his responsibility. I know there's a lot of concerns on that end about various things.
Mhm.
So I think we need to address that too.
Yeah, I know, I was hoping to have Jake here today, but he went home. He wasn't feeling well. But he was trying to arrange a meeting with the contractor. Although I'll follow up with him after the meeting. And if he hasn't gotten anywhere, I'll be more than glad to call him again and set up something so we can get to a resolution as soon as possible. All right, if nobody else has anything regarding that, do we have a motion to close the public hearing?
So move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Resolution 3477, disposing of property at Cherry Street and Marion Lane. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Kramer,
Aye.
Lawson,
Aye.
Cook,
Aye.
Right. Item 11, discussion of possible action, council action to determine the method to fill the council vacancy. Do we have a motion or do we want to discuss first what we want to do?
Hector, I think appointing would probably be a good option for us to appoint that position.
I agree, and we kind of, I'll let everybody else talk before.
I think the cheapest thing to do is just make an appointment.
Cause otherwise a special election's gonna cost. I don't know how much that we don't necessarily have the money for, so
First time.
fiscally, I think we're farther ahead just appointing somebody. I'm on board with y'all on that deal. I would, prefer that the mayor appoints that position. That gives him a chance to talk to people that are interested. I think appointment would be the way to go.
Good point. I like that.
Plus, we have a time constraint. We have to have that vacancy filled within 60 days, so not only if we go to the election process, it'll take time, it'll take money, and that's, we don't have neither, so. If the council is okay with me appointing the next council member to fill Marcus' position, I'll be glad to do that, and we already have a couple candidates who've made their approached us and said they're interested, so depending on if we want to vote tonight, approving that, I will start with the interactions. I didn't want to do anything before having the council give me some guidance on how they wanted to proceed, so do we have a possible action tonight?
I think so. I think we go with the appointment by the mayor.
I'll second what Jeff said.
Okay, so all in favor to have me appoint the next council member?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Resolution 3478, setting the date of public hearing for appointing the vacant council position. Do we have a motion?
So moved. Second.
Roll call?
Lawson,
Aye.
Cook,
Aye.
Kramer,
Aye.
Okay. Next item on the agenda, request from city clerk to attend the Iowa League of Cities Conference in September. It will be September 23rd to the 25th of this year, for the amount of $550.50. Do we have a motion?
So move. Second.
Questions, discussions?
That was budgeted, right, Hector?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
I believe so.
I thought it was, but I just wanted to confirm that.
And that amount is for both her room and the conference.
Perfect.
Yes, that's correct. The conference is $250.
Mhm.
And then the hotel room.
Yeah, so that is for both.
And that will go towards her credit hours that she needs to have
Yep.
for her license and stuff, so.
Okay.
Any other questions? Do we have a motion?
So move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Next item, discussion possible action, obtaining a new website. So, we'll be moving soon. We'll be dropping the current software and going to a new software. But, and Julie's not here tonight, but she was gonna double check if the new company offers website, like, say,
I don't know if they do. She did get 2 quotes,
okay,
one from Municipal Impact and then one from Neapolitan Labs. The one from Municipal Impact, we're looking at roughly 4,000. They gave an initial quote that was just under 2,000, but then she had to ask about transferring data, to which then they came back and added anywhere between 18 to 2,200. The other one is more expensive. The Neapolitan was about 8,000. However, that does include them transferring all of the data. They came in, they sat down with her, they went over what the website would look like. They were just a little bit more informational with the way that they presented their stuff. And it's also one of the other things that she liked about it was that it's made up of 4 individuals that are actually residents of Hudson. But I think we could go either way.
Okay.
Hector, what's our time frame on this?
Well,
I think we're going to get new software. Well, we're going to training in October, so
Yeah.
hopefully November, December, and then I think hopefully having the website up by December.
okay. Yeah. So we do have a little bit, I don't vote, but I assume y'all wanna look at the numbers and the services they provide and maybe get a full, quote and stating everything that,
Got, I mean, I don't know if you wanna take a look at these, you can take a look at them later. She's got 2 printouts of kind of what they had went over and what the cost of each thing is, so.
Is this the same as what's in the packet? What you're talking about?
It,
no, it wasn't.
I don't know
included.
that she sent this.
That was what I was looking at, so, okay.
Well, I know from my standpoint, why I'm not there tonight. Any change in an ERP system, website, let's make sure the data comes over with whoever does it, because us putting the data in is just gonna cost money. I know there's a difference in that price, but data import's important, to me anyway. That's just my 2 cents. I think we really need to look at it, but man, if we can get the company to pull the data in and we don't have to manually go back and put it in, that's huge.
Okay. I know this is discussion possible action, but I would recommend and you decide to, maybe we'll table this to the next, meeting so we can have all that information and we'll have everybody here. We have time to look at all those numbers and I agree. I mean, importing data, takes a lot of time and money. So if we can come to look at a proposal or a quote that includes that and it's within our budget, that we can proceed afterwards.
No, I think that'd be good. That way Matt could look at it too.
Yeah. Okay, well. It's a discussion, so we're gonna move forward. Do we have to? There was a discussion, we tabled it, we don't need a motion or anything like that, do we?
No.
Please.
Okay.
No.
Just double checking.
Table it for now.
Next item on the agenda, request from police chief to attend the FBI CJIS working group meeting, August 10th to the 13th in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The FBI will arrange all travel and reimburse the city for all associated expenses.
The correction, it's in North Carolina, the first one was in Pittsburgh. This one's in North Carolina. Once again, there's no cost to the city, everything's reimbursed.
Okay.
And, all shifts are covered, no overtime.
So,
Same.
Chief Banks, is
Yeah.
this the second one?
This is the second one, there's 2 every year, and it's the second one for 2026.
Okay, perfect. Because I remember we talked about this and I wondered if this was the second one, so, okay.
I do have a question. What's the timeline on them for reimburse the city? Because when was it that you went last time? And was it in May?
It was May.
May, I believe.
It's like 2 weeks from the time I get back,
Okay,
2 to 3 weeks from the time I get back. Once I turn over all receipts and everything to them, then they'll reimburse the city.
okay. Because I haven't touched base with Julie about that in a while, but last time I checked with her, she hadn't gotten the money back
Yep.
yet.
What happened was, they reimbursed me personally. So I have to write a check to the city
Okay,
for $1,100. Yeah, $1,100.
okay.
So,
So you're the holdup.
I didn't realize that, but my wife got excited because there was extra money in our account.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, so when I double checked with the FBI, I was like, hey, when you reimburse us, and they sent me all the documentation, it went into our checking account, so I'm gonna check it.
Okay. So, yeah, this is something that we talked about a few months back, and there were 2 times that Chief Banks was gonna attend. He already obviously went back in May, and now this is the second one. We just need to, pay for the room and everything up front, but we'll be reimbursed. And if this second time they
Yeah.
send it to you,
I have
watch
to
the
put
account.
the city's, bank information, and so it's my city.
Lay it on me. What's CGIS working group?
Criminal Justice Information System,
All right, thank you.
it's what we run all of our information through for warrants, vehicle information, the nice computer in our car. And like I said, I'm the representative for the whole state of Iowa, so when I do, I report back to the chief board, the chief association board, on the meeting.
I don't have a problem with it. No overtime, everything's covered. Everything's covered. We get reimbursed for everything. As soon as he writes a check.
All you guys can do is miss me for 4 or 5 days, and I know that's real hard.
All right, so if there's any questions or concerns, do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, motion carried. Enjoy, Mr. Chief. Hopefully you
I've
can,
been in North Carolina before, so.
nice. Hopefully it's much cooler than here right now,
More human,
more humid.
more human.
All right, a few informational items. We have police reports, June 2026, couple reminders. Next public safety and committee meeting scheduled for August 27th at 4. Personal admin finance committee scheduled for August 24th at 4:45. And public works committee meeting on August 5th at 7 a.m. Next council meeting, Monday, August 10th, here. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Hey.
Or opposed? All right, thank you and good night.
Very nice.
Yeah.